What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to some more of the Outer Worlds 2 here. So we're currently just trying, we've got the, this device that basically can, the rift portal, the rift gun, that's what it's called. Can, open up rifts and all sorts of cool stuff. Also got this massive axe, which is awesome, by the way. Absolutely takes no prisoners. That's in here. Oh. What's up here? I want to know. Oh, I don't have any card to get in there.
Investigating hostile intent.
In our midst.
You've suffered extensive damage.
Oh, that's the guy there.
My firearm. Taking cover. No. Minimizing exposure.
There's 140.
What in the where now?
All in. No target, no attack.
Best reload.
Medic!
They covet our inbound.
No, he got me. Fuck, I was way too rash. Oh, I have a trauma kit.
My weapon. Sustain the system.
Thank you. Standing by to stupefy.
Appreciate a little help, Commander. Careful. Might be lying in wait, boarding search. What was commencing gunnery?
Nice.
Now that you have the Rift modulator, any previously inaccessible
With science, engineering, and hack.
rift could be worth revisiting.
Armor 13. That's heavy. Give the jacket a go.
Rift may contain useful equipment and resources. However, due to the chaotic nature of reconstitution, some creative problem solving may be required in reaching them.
Just get out of this area. Oh, I can't fast travel because I'm still in a red zone. Sneak through. Should be able to climb up here. to the facility that we was snuck. Ah, nice, everything is still dead. Like how they haven't sent like a team up here just to like, this base hasn't responded in a while, let's go this checkpoint. Okay, that worked. Run. There we go. Don't know why I didn't select the actual ship itself, but still got to go here to go speak to. Gonna head over here next.
Moment of your time, Commander. Remember that matter on Cloister I mentioned earlier? Well, since we're here and all, thought we might take it up now. Might be hard to believe, but 20 or so odd years ago, I made a mistake. Feels like high time I righted it. Now I'm out and about again. That's where the error occurred, I believe. Others judged it such. I shut it down. Believe I was wrong to do so. For many years now, a former colleague of mine's been in a remote spot called Reasons Pass, on account of my decision. Hardly. Quite the opposite, in fact. She's one of the finest minds to ever grace the Order. Her research was unconventional, surely. She was as well. I think with both, we could right things, get the Order back on its intended path. Of course, Commander.
Might as well, yeah, leave Valkyrie on the ship. She can guard it. Niles was a bit butthurt that I didn't take him on the last, well, on the one just before where we confronted the Rise. Yeah, I don't know if after this I can even go to Auntie's Choice. What's this? Guess I'll make my way over here then. I guess this is where...
Man, it's cold as an icebox out here. You don't suppose huddling for warmth?
I find your proposed time unaccountably so.
But going any faster grossly...
Don't bother conversating unless you're prepared to cite your sources.
Hello. Farewell. Thank you for this efficiently compact conversation.
Scrounging around.
Oh, that's an inconvenience.
Heard that rift near the archive has destabilized. Must be a sign.
Ah, Agent, I have a message for you. On behalf of the Order of the Ascendant and her impermeable wisdom, the presiding bishop Ruth Bassar, welcome to Laplace's garden. The presiding bishop is presently indisposed, but I've been instructed to direct you to the Artificer Laureate for whatever pressing matter has brought you to the garden. She's working in Belvedere Hall's secondary courtyard. Enter the large building at the top of the mesa ahead and follow the first hall on your right. Ooh, I do love a good brain teaser. How would you know this isn't a trap? What a cunningly simple riddle. I shall have to dissect its mechanics later.
What?
Oh, I nearly forgot. Vicar Alden also asked me to direct you to him. He should be waiting for you in Belvedere Hall's main courtyard, at the top of the stairs. May all your problems precede solutions.
Is it just me? Or does something seem... Oh, never mind.
Well, we'll see. I might have to, go all guns blazing here.
Hey! Only security personnel are permitted in this booth. Leave.
At this time, residents of Laplace's garden are not permitted beyond this point.
Smart researchers patronized the scienticians.
Never would have guessed the Order had all this space available, given what we saw at Matriarch's Mercy. Wonder why they're not moving folks in.
Oop, I did not mean to press that. Well done, me.
Agent, over here. Well, this is a welcome confluence of events. Why, without you, Gertie and I wouldn't be alive. And any hope of peace between the Order and Auntie's choice would be over. Shame about all the disorder. The negotiations had not been going as smoothly as I'd hoped, it's true. But we were making progress. While making our escape, we encountered one of the renegades of my order, wounded and dying. He sought to unburden himself, now convinced Wiley's calculations were wrong. He told us all about that terrible DeVries woman's plan, and theorized you must have stopped her. Well, I think that's what he said. There was quite a lot of gurgling. You have mine and Gertie's utmost gratitude for intervening. Had she succeeded in assassinating us, it would have terminated any hope for peace. Officially, not at present. Gertie and I have kept up communication through back channels in the hope that the discussions can be reconvened in due time. It is my earnest belief that this is the optimal course to chart for the Order, and for Arcadia. Though we could certainly use assistance from an outside force like yourself. Life-threatening situations have a way of verifying and validating key constants. Perhaps proof our two groups may still yet work together, if certain conditions were met. To begin, I believe you would need to put forth efforts in good faith with each of the two groups. Earning the trust of both sides is essential. Once you've worked your way up to meeting our respective leaders, you must convince them to consider joining forces. Caution is the sign of a rational mind, my friend. Would it help to know that I have the utmost faith in our bishop to convince Auntie of the error of her corporate ways? Well, then, may I ask you to consider the fact that ending the conflict between us would have untold benefits for all Arcadia? The suffering inflicted by this war would be over. For one, having the allied might of their forces at your back when facing down the Protectorate. If that's not sufficient, perhaps some additional incentive could also be provided. And if you might consider an appeal to your better nature, ending the conflict between Auntie's choice and the Order would have untold benefits for all Arcadia. Transplendent. Remember, seek out ways to help both sides, engender trust. Gertie and I can let you know when it's time to move forward. In the meantime, I might recommend you work on honing your oratory skills. Our presiding bishop and Auntie Cleo can be challenging to debate with.
Interesting. Alright, I'll end this episode here. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Alright, bye.